don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
What can we expect in 2025 from Ryan Garcia? What have you got lined up for us?
I mean, we got some big fights coming. Hopefully we get the Devin Haney rematch, and then whoever else wants it. Teofimo Lopez, he's on my radar.
We would like to fight Devin Haney, absolutely. I mean, they're talking a big game, but let's see if they can back it up. Definitely Ryan Garcia in the mix.
Like I said,
is it personal with you and Devin Haney? You said yes.
100%. It's 100% personal. Because, at the end of the day, he cheated. He cheated and he got caught. So, it's very personal. And I won't be happy until that fight is done, the rematch. Because
His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh has said he wants to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Bud Crawford. What is your honest thoughts on that as an opportunity and a potential fight?
It's always is a chance there, right? We'll see, but always is a chance there, and we're here to make the best deals.
Welcome, everybody. I am Puma Gato. This is Jesus De Niro, and this is the Miscellaneous Minds podcast.
Welcome back, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So we had the Ring Magazine Awards this past weekend, and as of course it was more than likely to be, we had all the stars out. We had Canelo Alvarez, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Ben Connor, Devin Haney. Everybody was there. Usyk, saw a bunch of photo ops with Usyk. All the stars were there to pick up their awards. And listen, a number of things came out from a couple different fights that we've actually been asking for on this channel, fights that some of you guys have been asking for, so I'm really here for it, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the next few months. First and foremost, one of the fights that we've been asking for, and one of the pieces of advice we've been giving to the Haney family is that they should run it back with Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney at the Ring Awards did say he's looking forward to getting that payback against Ryan. He again asserted that he felt that Ryan cheated, and the only way that he's really going to go through it is through Ryan. Get through it. Get that Ryan work and then get back on track. And listen, we've been saying the exact same thing from the get-go. The only way people are going to get back to respecting Devin Haney as they should is if he runs it back with Ryan Garcia. And listen, I think it's a matter of timing when this fight gets happened. The reason I say timing is because Ryan also was there and he made a couple comments, same thing about fighting Devin, but he said more than likely his next opponent is Teofimo Lopez. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I think Teofimo Lopez is going to be good competition for either Devin or Ryan, and I think it'd be a great fight no matter what. So it'll be interesting to see those things. It'll be interesting to see if Devin and Ryan can make it happen. But as far as that, my man, what do you think? Would you rather see Devin Haney and Ryan, or would you rather see Teofimo and Ryan?
Honestly, I think both of them is going to be absolutely exciting. I do think the more necessary fight would obviously be the obvious one with Devin Haney going up against Ryan Garcia. And it looked like even Devin Haney didn't give too much of a negative reception towards that. I mean, he obviously was giving verbiage such as I need to get that back, getting the run back and all that. But it looks like either way, Teofimo seems to be eating good, because no matter what, either whether it be Ryan or whether it be Devin Haney, it looks like he already has his job fulfilled out for him. Between the two of them, I do think the more explosive style of Ryan would make the better matchup. I do think it'd be more necessary for Devin to make that comeback against Teofimo Lopez. Again, Teofimo Lopez would be no slouch in terms of Devin Haney making his return back. And the same thing for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, especially with this award, I think his year-long injunction for being able to box, I think it's just run out. So making that camp against Teofimo Lopez, I think it'd be a nice comeback for both. Obviously, Devin Haney, more spiritual comeback, given all the legal hassle that he's been giving Ryan Garcia the past year, and Ryan Garcia obviously not being able to box for the full year. Teofimo Lopez would be the perfect opponent for that. Honestly, either way, Teofimo Lopez fans, they're eating good, because no matter what, Teofimo Lopez has a guaranteed job at the end of once May comes around.
Yeah, man, it's definitely something interesting to keep a lookout for. Again, I think either one of those fights would be a good fight. Ryan said something that is actually factually true. Ryan said, listen, if you guys go back a year or two when they were mentioning the Four Kings, they were mentioning me, Ryan, Devin, Teo, and Tank. He's like, and if I fight Teo, which he said is more than likely to happen before the Devin Haney fight, he's like, I will be the first one to have fought all three. You can't take that away from Ryan. He's completely correct about that. He took an L against Gervonta, took the dub against Haney, as much as some people don't want to believe it. And then now, potentially, he's going to be going up against Teofimo, which I think would be a great fight for everybody. So there's a lot of things, obviously, that need to be worked out. But listen, if there's anyone that can do it, it's the man that bought Ring Magazine himself, the Turk. So it's definitely a good thing to keep a lookout for. Another thing that got mentioned and brought up as one of the sticking points that everyone's talking about is Canelo Alvarez said, hey, listen, it looks like me and Turk might be doing some business. People asked him if he was in fact going to fight Terrence Crawford, and he didn't shoot away. If I'm being honest with you, generally speaking, when boxers outright shoot it down is when I don't think it's going to happen. The fact that he's leaving the door open for it, I think it's very likely to happen sometime in the near future. Again, May is his fight date, so the reality is it could potentially be happening this May. And listen, on top of all that, there's no scenario where I think Terrence Crawford will turn on a fight with Canelo Alvarez, just because, again, Terrence Crawford is looking to make his exit. And a big payday against the biggest star in boxing currently. We're definitely seeing him on his way out in a nice little comfortable fashion. So I'm here for it. I think it'll be a great fight if it gets made. It's definitely going to be interesting. What do you think about that, my man? You think it's going to get made?
I definitely do think it's going to get made. Again, it's going to be a guaranteed payday for both of them. No matter what, it's going to be a high-profile matchup for both Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Again, Canelo Alvarez going up against somebody that's one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters that we have at the moment, and Terrence Crawford, again, if the potential of having Canelo Alvarez, a man that's basically undisputed at middleweight, I mean, that's definitely, for Terrence Crawford, you kind of have to take that up, even if there's a chance at a loss or whatever. Like nobody can knock that against you. The one thing that I'm excited about is, again, they were being kind of vague about it, or at least Ryan was kind of being vague about it. Was the chance that he was potentially going to making a comeback in May, and the fact that lines up so perfectly with again, one of the dates that Canelo Alvarez always takes up for a fight is always going to be, when is it? Cinco de Mayo in May. Is that a guarantee that it's going to happen on that same day? I don't think it's not 100% guarantee, but it wouldn't make sense, or it'd make no sense for Ryan not to make it on the same card. Like, there's way too much money. There's way too much money, even being on the undercard for Canelo Alvarez fight, to not make that fight happen on the same day. Is it not a guarantee that it's going to happen on the same day? It's not a guarantee, but it'd be kind of dumb if you didn't at least try and petition for it.
Yeah, man. I think a fight with Canelo and Terrence Crawford headlining, and then the undercard or the co-main event being Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, or Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia and Teal. I think it'd be a great card, man. That's a phenomenal card. It's definitely something that's filling out, and that's one thing that I'll give props to the Turk for. A lot of the cards that he's been making, top to bottom, have been really good cards. So I can definitely see that as a potential possibility, man. Hopefully we get to see it happen. It'll be interesting. There was a bunch of other stuff that happened. Usyk was obviously there. Usyk winning a few awards himself. There's a number of pictures that you guys can see between Tio, Turk, Canelo, and Ryan all were there. It was a great fight, a great award show all around, man. Happy to see that everybody got some information, some news from it, especially because a lot of these fights are fights that we've all been asking for, especially over the past year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens moving forward. That was kind of it for the Ring Awards, but listen, it was a great event. A lot of good news coming from it, and hopefully we'll see more. And with that, make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, and until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you in the next one.